Hey, good morning, everyone. It's A John. Again, I make two videos a day on Dogecoin, one in the morning and the second one in the evening. And as of this recording, it's 8:10 a.m., March 2nd, 2021, Pacific Standard Time here. So I'm gonna start with a little tweet from Elon Musk here, and that was pretty good because he's basically responding to James Wang when he says 2010 Bitcoin is dumb, 2018 Ethereum is dumb, 2021 NFTs are dumb. Elon Musk, 2022, Dogecoin is dumb. He's basically saying it's not dumb because obviously James Wang has been wrong about all of those tweets right there and comments right there for the most part. So yeah, basically we're gonna see some big runs here, and that's what I truly believe. And full disclosure, I am bullish on Dogecoin, and I do have a position, and I do want it to go to the moon. Hopefully you guys do too. So now let's get to the sticks because that's what you're here for. Alrighty then. So let's start off today with the daily chart here. Okay, let's see here. We got here. It's what's okay, much better. Make it a little bigger. Alrighty then. So we're starting with the daily here. We're seeing two little wicks around here. Right here, you're seeing two wicks. So to me, that seems like a temporary um, resistance. If that makes sense to you guys, because let's see. Let me show you why. Because when you zoom in closer on a daily, you're gonna see for the past 4 days, um, basically about 5.4 or 5.39 is the resistance for the most part. Because anytime it goes up around there, it gets sold off. Okay. Again, this trading range is very tight right now because we're still accumulating here, and of course it's on very low volume as you can tell. So it's nothing very significant. So um, let's check out the MACD below on a daily chart here. So over the weekend I mentioned that we were kind of doing this for the most part. We kind of went this way and went this way, and now we're going this way now. And now we're seeing for the past 3 days now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 days of continuation of the MACD actually velocity decreasing here. And as you can see, it's starting to curl a little bit. And that beginning curl sign will be reflected on the shorter time frame, say 15-minute or possibly even 1 hour time frame. Pardon me. So that'll be reflected in a shorter time frame, in the shorter time frames, because the shorter time frames create a larger time frame. So you won't see it in the 4 hour or daily yet because it takes a long time before you can move that. So this is good though. This is what we see, a little curving effect. And I mentioned yesterday as well that we're going to see something like this, hopefully. And then when that happens, we're going to see a trade just like this. This is kind of what you want to see if you're bullish like me. You want to see it accumulate on a bullish portion of the MACD here. You don't want to see it go. You don't want to see this for the most part. This is not what you want to see. This could potentially be a nightmare. But like for example, you don't want to see this because if this happens here, that means we're going to see a lot more downside, and by a lot more downside, that means we may see lower lows. So let's go ahead and see what I mean by that. So possibly, if we see this happen where it goes below it, we may touch the 50 MA, which is about 392 currently. And you see every day it's increasing a little bit. 334, 351, 367, blah blah blah. It increases every day because every day we trade above the 50 MA. These trades go into the 50 moving average here. So think about it this way: if you're trading 8 cents, 7 cents, 6 cents, 5 cents right here, right? And you were originally at say like um 0.0053 of 1 cent here. These larger numbers are now bringing up the old numbers up as well. So you kind of create a new higher average. So yes, if you bought at the top around here, it would suck for you personally speaking. But don't fret though, because this is the more consolidation we see, the more basing we see, the stronger the rise you will see. Because that means that people who are buying, they either they're stuck or they're panic selling. And if they're panic selling, I guess I'm panic buying. Because I like deals, right? And I always mention to you guys, I buy dips and I buy dabbles. I nibble and dabble. I nibble and dabble, and I buy dips. I never go crazy. I never go all in. I have a budget. I stick to it, and I still have plenty of powder to buy. So even if it goes on some more, oh, please do. I am ready for you. You know, for me, it's no, for me personally speaking, it's not a big deal either which way. If I miss it, then that's fine too. If it goes up to the moon, even better. You know, I can spend less money and make more money, right? But anyway, so again, we want to see. I did mention potentially as well that we could possibly touch the 50 or the 200. You know, depending on how things work out. You never know with cryptocurrency because, as I always mentioned, it's a wild west here. It's unregulated. You know, you have Elon Musk tweeting stuff to kind of just give it a quick little bull run. It's very hard to know what's going on. But on the brighter side is that we are seeing lots of adoption. I'm seeing these ATM machines starting to take them as well. So again, by the way, guys, leave a comment down below. Let me know how these trades are helping you out. Let me know if you are trading, what your positions are. You know, what are your goals here? All right, leave a comment below and let me know. I really appreciate that. So let's go to the 4-hour chart now and see how that's doing. Okay. Alrighty then. So as you can see on a 4-hour chart here, on a 4-hour chart here, we I did mention for the past few days now, um, that we are doing a bearish cross here, or aka a death cross on a 4-hour chart. So a 4-hour chart is a pretty strong chart, but not the end all. So it's basically bearish on a weekly time frame where it's super bullish. So, as I mentioned yesterday, the weekly time frame is doing a bull flag right now, and that's very strong. But on a daily, it's kind of going down. It's kind of resetting. On the 4-hour, it's actually starting to do a death cross here. So overall, it's still bullish, but at the same token, it's bearish too. It's bearish on a short time frame, so that means buying opportunities. Okay, and so we can see here on the 50 MA right here, and you can see also the 4 MACD right here. You can see that it's starting to reset near the zero equilibrium, which is pretty much bear territory. I suspect we're going to do this for the most part. It's going to go around here. It's going to get tired and then come back down. And when that happens, we're going to see a lower low. What that price will be is hard to say, you know. But currently, as you can see, also with the current trajectory, we are going this way. I mean, you had to pass like what 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 sticks. That's about 20 hours, almost a day now, roughly. You know, where it's kind of coming down here. But we'll check the volume also to see how significant it is. The volume. So let's see now. Let's see. Okay, so we're seeing one. All right. So you see here we have a big buy here, right? And the next 4 bars here, it's very low. I wish this thing could. Let me try to make it bigger. See, here you go. So you see how we have a big volume here and then 4 bars here, which are a lot smaller here. This to me tells me that when it comes back down, it's gonna be on low volume, which means that people aren't really letting go of the positions. It's mostly just the panic people getting shaken out really quick. Hopefully, you aren't one of those people because I always advise you guys to not do that. But of course, every circumstance is different. If you went all in earlier trades, then I guess you're stuck. It's hard to say, right? Depending on everyone's situation is different. But I always tell everyone, plan ahead, have a plan. You always want to have some backup funds here, right? The big traders, they never go all in. And if they do, they always have some backup funds or ways to leverage new money to pull themselves out. So we as retail traders have to have a similar mindset because that's how they do it and that's how they make money. So hey, you know what? Follow the money, right? If that's the best practice, then guess what? It's probably for a good reason. But anywho, so so you see here, so on the forward chart here, I would say um, the supports are going to be around here. Let me see. Oops, 1 second. around here for the most part. This is gonna be support. So if I see anything at 486, I'll be buying some either today, tomorrow, whenever I see it. You may see some today based on a price action here. So 486 may be a good buy point. It's pretty strong support here. Obviously, if you get lower, it's better, but it's hard to say on weekdays to even see fours. If you do see a four, it's gonna be gone instantly. And then the top of the and then the top of the range for resistance is around here, which is going to be about 584, 587, and 543. So 543 and 583 are going to be your two resistance. The first one will be 543. If you crack that, then if it's strong, if it's a strong momentum, the velocity, you may see a possible 5.8. If you're day trading, I would sell around there. Anything close to 543, I'll probably sell anyways, to be honest. But given that on forward, it's kind of doing death cross, it's not very bullish anyway. So that means that you're going against the trend currently on a short time from here. So if you get it, just take it. Don't be too greedy. Again, I told you day trading, but for me, I'm investing, so I really don't care. I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna hold it for a long time. This could be a 5-year thing, 10-year thing, 1-month thing. Who knows, right? But we'll see. On the 15-minute time from here, okay. I did mention yesterday that we were doing a golden cross where the 50 crosses to 200 here, so that's bullish. But again, I mentioned yesterday as well that when the 50 crosses 200 on a shorter time frame as a 15-minute, that's a day trade. And I mentioned yesterday that you should buy it and sell it the same day. So if you see a peak, you should sell it the same day as well. And as you can see here, it peaked around 527. That's near the 543. I mean, it's not super close to it, but it's close enough, right? As you can see here as well, from the previous other days on a weekend, let's see, on March 26th, February 26th, etc. This has been another resistance on the short time frames here. You see, so this is a range where you want to start selling. So from 517 to 526, this is the range you want to start selling as well, if you're day trading. Before the 4-hour chart, that was more of a swing trade. On a 15-minute, this is more of a day trade. So depends on what your strategies are. But for me personally speaking, this is this is pretty hard to do. If you don't have a real trading account, for me, I've swiped, and I cannot trade on Binance or Kraken because I cannot get verified. It's been like 3 weeks, 4 weeks now, maybe a month. I don't know, but it's ridiculous. And anywho, so let's see now on a 15-minute time frame. Let's see if we're doing another ascending triangle. I think we are. Let me draw it out. Let me see what it looks like. Okay. All right. Oops. 1 second. I think we are doing another ascending triangle here on the shorter time frame. But you see here, we are clearly breaking down though. So I suspect that we will see well, possibly lower lows in the meantime. But let's also look at MACD real quick and see what it looks like so you get a better idea understanding what's going on here. Because these technicals are averages and the averages don't lie for the most part. So let's check it out. All right. Okay. So you see we are where we are currently in the MACD here. You can see on our previous 3 trades here. So over here we were about 4.8. That's a weekend, and over here it's about 4.9. I'm using the lower low numbers here, so you can see it's a higher low, and over here you had a stronger momentum down, but yet it's actually a higher low though. So it was around like what 509, and here we are now at currently but well it hasn't. I don't think this. Well, personally speaking, I don't think this has currently finished yet. The 15-minute MACD. I think we're gonna see a few more sticks going down lower. So we may. I believe that around like 497 on a 200 MA, that would be a pretty good support to buy because it was support from previous day from the previous day as well. As you can see also from the previous day, the 200 MA was a resistance at first, right? And you see it bouncing off it comes back down, come back up, now come back down again, and you see here the breakout now, and now on the next day here you're seeing the 200 MA becoming a support. So now people are seeing this as support now, and then the 50 MA, which is about Can you see it? It's 5-1. Sorry, the 50 MA is around 512. So there's a pretty narrow trading range here, and you can see it. And you can see the 50 MA also coming down as well. So with that being said, if you were to do a day trade, I would buy around 497, but keep your trade tight though. I wouldn't hold it for very long though. But if you're doing it again, that's only if you're doing a day trade though. All right. So that'll be it for today. And as I mentioned before, we're going to see a little more downside here. And as always, I make 2 videos a day. It's A John. Leave a comment below. Let me know what your trades are, how you're doing. And as always, give me a like, subscribe. Share this thing around with people, and it really helps me out. I really want to get more people into trading this, actually trading it correctly, not just doing it emotionally. And I will catch you guys on the next one.